saw by the intro, this is my Imats haul. I had the pleasure of going to Imats New York this year. This was my first time going. I was so excited and I went crazy. It was like makeup heaven to me. All those makeup spots in one place. I just went mad. And I had been trying to get to Imats for like 3 or 4 years, and this was the year I told myself I was going to go. I didn't care if I got anyone to go with me. I was going. While you were outside, they tagged you, you know, you showed your ticket and everything. To make things go faster, they put your band and everything on you, and then you went in. So much, I don't know. Here we go. This is probably going to be a long haul, so I might end up having to put this into 2 parts. Okay, like I said, I have so much stuff. I don't remember the last place I went. I did go Friday and Saturday. My aunt went with me, and she was like, "Oh my God, there's so much makeup here," and I was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." So she had a good time, and I was on my own for Saturday. So I know where I stopped first, and that was Morphe. So we're going to get into this Morphe bag. And first off, Friday is Pro Day. And if you had a Pro card, you got in on Friday and you got discounts. Everybody got a discount, but if you had a Pro card, you got more of a discount. So that was good. And when I got there, we came into town that day, and it started at 3, so I got there at 2, and the line, I wouldn't say it was long. It wasn't long, because it didn't take us long to get in there. It was the wait that was long to get started, standing outside. So once they opened the doors, I knew where I was going first, because everybody said that line gets so long and everything. So you might want to check out my wish list, and I will leave that up here somewhere, and see if I got a lot of the things off of my wish list. But anyway, let me go into this bag. The one thing I was really wanting, and I didn't know if they were carrying anymore because I didn't see it on the website, was the Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette. Alright, so they did have that, and I'm going to open it just for some of those that, and they changed the packaging like on these palettes, so that's what I wanted. Oh, and the thing is here. And this is the palette here. So yeah, when I first saw this palette, it was like I wanted it, and then I was like, oh, do you really need it, you know, when it came out. And then afterwards, when I thought I wanted to get it, it was gone. It wasn't available. So yeah, so I got that palette. I picked up the 35B Color Burst palette, and I'm going to open that. And this one is their regular packaging, and this is the 35B palette. I picked up the Babe in Paradise palette, the Bretman Rock palette. I was glad to get that. They had a really good, I don't have any the prices with me. It came with a brush, fan brush. Yeah. I was excited to get that. Of the highlight and contour sponges. And the rest are brushes. I picked up the, what is this? The E14 brush. The M164. I believe this is the nose contour brush. See that? I ended up getting 2 of these, and I don't know why, but I got 2 E17s. Like I said, I was looking for the Elite brushes, and a lot of them that I wanted, they didn't have. Why? I don't know. But, when I came home, I didn't open anything because I wanted to open it when I got home to do this video. So that's why it's taking me so long. I think I was supposed to get something else, but that's fine. I picked up the M321. And that's the E4. And lastly, I picked up the E43 a liner brush. You can see that. That was it for Morphe. I got another bag. I wanted some Imats swag, so I picked me up a Imats t-shirt. Then I picked up a makeup magazine compact that they had. You can see that. And it's just regular mirror. Had some pins. They were cute, so I picked those up to give out to people. It's a little lipstick with Imats on it. And a pen. Makeup Forever. And they were having a sale, like with the HDs, that you got 50% off. So I did get the 2 flash palettes that I wanted. And this one here. I figured these would be good to, you know, practice mixing colors and stuff like that. I thought these would be good. I could put in my kit. So, then I picked up one, two, three, four, five, 6 of the Aqua XLs. The first one is, what is that? Is that M10? M10. And I believe this is a black. M90. Which is a purple. Dub M72. This is a red. M40. M16. Now, these last 2 colors, now this is a pure white. This is M16. And then I picked up, I guess it says L14. Okay. I think they gave me, one is supposed to be a pure white and one is supposed to be an off-white. So this one is M16 and this one, okay, so it does say L14. It says L14. So like I said, one is a white and one is an off-white. I would have gotten more colors, but it started getting crowded around there and you're trying to look and you're trying to pick up things and it wasn't working. And plus there were other places I was trying to get to and it was just so, it was just a madhouse. Both days was a madhouse. So yeah, that was Makeup Forever. I went to Danessa Myrick. They gave me postcard. Let's see that. I picked up, I was in between two shades, so I ended up picking up, is that Warm 05 and Warm 04. So that's the, is it coming up? Okay. That's 04. In my wish list video, Jackie Ina had talked about this and she said it was very full coverage. So I'm eager to try that out. Okay, so you can kind of tell the difference now between the two. This is W05 and W04. So I'm kind of rub it in. Yeah, that is kind of full coverage. Ooh-wee. Yeah. And this one is warmer than this one because, like, sometimes I'm warmer and sometimes I'm cooler. Like in the winter, my coloring comes back, and then when I'm out in the sun in the summer, I get warmer, I get red. So that's why I picked these up. My makeup wipe here. So I don't want to get stuff everywhere. And then they had just released this pen. And it's the same thing as these, but it comes in this pen form. So I got this in W04. It has the brush tip and you click it here. Well, I guess it is lighter than that one. Maybe it's this formula, but they said it was the same thing, just in a pen. So I said, okay, well, give me a highlighter color. When I got there, some of the ladies, I don't know, they didn't seem like they wanted to be too helpful. And they had like a palette with the different colors in to swatch and stuff, and it was so many people, and you were like standing on people trying to get to different things, and I was moving out of the way to make room for other people to try to do swatches and things of that sort. So let's see. Okay, it is lighter than that one. So I wonder what's the difference. Oh. Now see, I hate when that happens. That's a waste. Trying to get it up. And then it came out. So you can see this is lighter. But they said this was the same formula. And it does say, well, see, I'm not going to like this because it's like it's all coming out. And I think this was more than this. So yeah, W04, W04, but it looks the same. Looks a little different, but anyway, I wanted to try that out. Trying to wipe some of this off because I don't want to get it everywhere. So got that, and yeah, want to try those out to see how those go. And they are thick because it says it's a vision cream, and it's very thick. Even that highlighter, the little pen thing, is even thick. So Danessa Myrick. I did go buy Kryalon. I wanted to get their TV paint sticks. They didn't have them. So they had some brochures there, which were kind of interesting. So I did pick those up. This one is skin tones and skin undertones. And it seemed like to me like I said, the young lady that I follow, Lucy Garland, she does a lot of drag queen makeup and stuff like that. And this pamphlet, it has a lot of information on skin tones and what's warm and what's cool, you know, finding your undertone and stuff like that. So keywords and things. So I'm glad I picked this up. And then it was giving like their lip mattes, lip stains, lipstick classic, lip and cheek, lipstick sheer, and high gloss, and warm, cool, and neutral colors. So if I decide to order something online, and then it showed like their makeup bags, like Zuka bags. So yeah, I always like to, if I see a pamphlet or something, I always pick it up. I was just picking up anything that they had so that when I went home and I wanted to see something or find something, I could find it. And they must do a lot of costume makeup too. And I picked this up not knowing what it was. And this is like beards. It's like weave for beards. Lace fronts for beards. So it's like mustaches, pointed beards, goatees, full beards, and sideburns. And this was interesting too. So I had picked this up. And you can see, like, this is here, he had the sideburns, and this gentleman here has mustache. So yeah, and in different, you know, colors and stuff like that. Like this one is salt and pepper, mustache, black, blonde, brown, and gray. So this was interesting, and I was like, wow. So then they had another book, Dermacolor and Camouflage, a system for all occasions. I picked that up, and it just gives like pro tips on how to use some of the products, and then their Dermacolor products. So I thought that was interesting. That was cool. And then what was this? This was like their newsletter, and it shows different things in here too, like the different shows that they're going to have this year, some of the things that they've already done, and yeah, Kryalon City. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. So yep, I got a subscription to Makeup Magazine. If you signed up at Imats for a 1-year subscription, you got it for 2 years. So, and once you signed up, you had your choice of any back issue that they had there on display. And I picked up the Makeup Artist issue 100 Hollywood Special. Also, while I was at the Makeup Mag booth, I picked up Deshawn Hatcher's Assisting Rules. Now, I had been wanting this. And she is also, she has a channel here on YouTube. And she's a renowned beauty, fashion, and celebrity makeup artist and educator. And in this book, she talks about how you assist and, you know, how to get in and the rules that you follow, etiquette, and setting up your kit and everything while you're doing that. So this is a good book, and I picked it up. And also follow her on her channel, and that's Deshawn Hatcher. I stopped by this booth called Victoria Bessarab. I think that's what it is. Bessarab Media Academy. And they were doing some body painting, and they had these t-shirts, and it was like, I forgot how much it was, 2 for something and all 3 for 80. It was 2 that I wanted, but I decided just to get the one, and it was $35. And it says, makeup is passion. Beauty so clean. And like I said, I had saw where they had the spray where you can sanitize your eyeshadow palettes and compacts and things of that sort. So they had, I was just going to get the spray, but they had a kit that included a spray, a cloth. Well, I'll just take it all out. It had this towel that I guess you know, like when you're setting up. I don't know what this is. Well, I probably knew what it was when I was there, but I don't know what it is now. It's a Snupps. It came with the cosmetic sanitizer mist, and this was 8.5 fluid ounces. It also came with the Wipeout brush cleaner, and this was 8.5 fluid ounces. And it came with a travel of Super Clean brush cleanser. How many ounces is that? This is 2 fluid ounces. And then it came with a travel size of the makeup mist. And that was, I can't see what that is. And it came with the eyelash cleaner. And you can get these. This is the brand that's in Sephora. Sephora has this kit, and I believe it's by the same company. And I have one of these. So this is good. So if you're looking for something, it comes with the cleanser that you spray, and it has a comb where you comb out the glue and all that stuff, and then you set it back in your tray, and your lashes are sanitized. Then she ended up giving me, because I asked her how much these were, this is also the sanitizer mitt. This was like a little tiny spray travel one. They didn't have those for sale, but she ended up giving me this. And lastly, this wasn't in the kit, but I bought this separate, And this is this are sanitizing wipes. And as you can see here, it's like for lipsticks and lip pencils. You can use that. So I got that. Skindinavia, they were having a special for buy two and you get a travel for free. So I ended up getting 3. I got the bridal spray. I picked up the oil control makeup primer spray. And I picked up the oil control makeup finishing spray. Now, I know that they are kind of partnered with Urban Decay, and I really like the Urban Decay setting sprays, so that's why I wanted to try these out. And I got the oil control ones because I get kind of oily in my T-zones. I have normal to combination skin, so most of the time I'm oily in like around my cheeks and nose, you know, the normal spots. So I got the oil control ones, and I really wanted to try this bridal one. That's the pink one, because this is supposed to be, it's a fine mist, it's oil free and paraben free. So I want to give this one the test. So with my purchase, I got to choose a travel size. So I took the travel size of the primer spray. So I want to see what their primer spray is like. So that was Skindinavia.